Alright, good morning guys. I've been kind of wanting to make this video for a little while and I just kept getting busy and being kind of lazy, so I just never did. But anyways, from the title you can tell that this is the like 2-year update, 2-year ownership kind of update video on the Stinger. It is a little windy this morning, so sorry for that. I'll be in the car for a lot of the videos, so it shouldn't matter. But anyways, yeah, the car just turned 2 years old with me about, oh, I don't know, a week and a half or so ago. And I made a video when it was 1 year old about my ownership experience and stuff, so I kind of wanted to just do a 2-year one, but I also wanted to include like maintenance costs and like total cost of ownership for like me, I guess, in it. So we'll go over all that in a minute, but yeah, so here's what she looks like. She's still pretty much stock on the outside except for the badges. I did just get brand new tires, so I'll talk about the cost of that in a second. But yeah, I don't know. Here's the car. So yeah, let's get inside and talk about it. Okay, this is about as good as I can get the camera set up. Anyways, so yeah, I just wanted to talk about the I don't know, the ownership experience as well as the cost and stuff of the car. Obviously, I bought the car used, and I bought it for what I bought it for. But the Kia warranty, when you are the second owner or third or whatever, not first owner of a car, goes from 10 years, 100,000 miles to 5 years, 60,000 miles. So I still have warranty on this car, which is awesome. Yeah, so I really just wanted to talk about, like, after 2 years, how much has it cost me, what has been the maintenance like costs and stuff like that. And really, it's a performance car, but it is still a Kia, so it might be a little surprising at how cheap maintenance has been, but maybe not, I don't know. But essentially the only thing, ooh, there's an F-type over there. Anyways, sorry. Essentially, the only thing that I have had to really routinely do on this car is oil changes, which this car does have a lot of oil for the kind of car that it is. So oil changes are definitely more expensive than some cars. I mean, they're only like $100 or so. It does have to take full synthetic, and it takes a lot of oil. But, you know, oil changes come with every car. So, moving back to Colorado, I was on all-season tires that were on the car new when I bought it, which was at 7,500 miles, and the car is now almost at 30,000. So, suffice it to say, I needed new tires. I just bought some Bridgestone Blizzaks that I put on the car, and those were about $1,300. So I would say that's been my biggest necessary maintenance cost with the car, because that is necessary living where it snows. In terms of modifications, I got the HKS spark plugs, which are only, you know, $50 or something like that. And I changed them myself, so I saved some money on that. I did buy a JB4 used from the guy that tinted my windows, so I kind of got like a package deal tinting the windows, and I got a used JB4 with a Bluetooth module already installed, which new, that is about, I want to say they're right around $900 if you get both. And then you also have to download the app, which is another $45. But I got mine, I still had to pay for the app, but I got my JB4 with Bluetooth for like $350, something like that. So I got a pretty good deal on it. So you add that to the tires, you know, you're looking at about almost $1,700. My window tint was, you know, a couple $100. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was about average for 5 windows. So now you're looking at, you know, around $1,900 maybe. You know, oil changes add up over time, I guess. I've had, what, 4 oil changes done on this car, about $100 each, so I don't know, $420. So you're looking at $2,300. And then the front badge and the wheel hubcap things were very, very cheap, and obviously installed myself, so that didn't hardly cost any money. I mean, the badge was like $15 and the wheel covers were like $20. So let's just call it $40. You know, not that much. And then the other most expensive parts so far have been the exhaust. So my downpipes were about $900. I did install it myself, so saved money there. And then my Borla exhaust was another about $1,200, so that one was expensive. So that's another $2,000 right there. So that automatically pushes it up to about $4,000, $4,500. And that sounds like a lot of money, but for 2 years, that's really not that bad. And in terms of servicing, it's really good. There has only been one major issue that I've had with the car, and it was constantly leaking coolant just over and over. And I took it to the dealer and they fixed it. And then it happened again 2 weeks later, and then I went back and they fixed it again, and then it happened a month later again, and I was like, okay, this is not, you know, it's not fixed. Anyways, so I told them the last time, like, look, if you guys need to keep the car, keep it, but, like, figure it out, you know. And what ended up happening was my thermostat was in need of replacing, and for those who don't know, the thermostat is like way up in the engine. You have to actually drop the engine to get to the thermostat, which is expensive. However, the thermostat is under warranty on this car, so that warranty saved me probably, I want to say that probably would have cost engine out, I don't know, I mean, I'm just guessing, but I'm gonna guess it would probably cost between $500 to $1,000. I mean, I don't know for sure, but that's my guess, would be between $500 and $1,000. So, but I didn't actually have to pay that, so yeah. Oh, one sec. Hang on. Hello.
Doing okay over here?
Yeah.
Okay. We normally don't see people.
Yeah, I'm gonna be gone in like 2 minutes.
Okay.
I'm just pulling over to take care of something.
Okay. You're doing okay though?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm good.
You looked a little stressed, or is it just me?
I don't know. I look like that sometimes.
Okay, but nothing's going on?
No, I'm totally good.
Alright.
Yeah, no, I'll be out of here in like 3 minutes.
You're good. I was just checking on you, okay?
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
Alright.
Thank you. Yeah, no, so, sorry, a cop came and checked on me, I guess. I'm kind of parked in a weird spot, so. Anyways, yeah, so that warranty saved me a lot of money on that. It's, on one hand, like, it's kind of cool that it's under warranty, but on the other hand, it's kind of not cool that it's under warranty, because that means that it is a typical problem, and I really don't want to have it happen again. But, again, it's under warranty. It probably saved me a lot of money. But that kind of wraps it up. I mean, other than that, obviously you have insurance and gas, which gas in this car is expensive because it is premium only. So depending on where you live, you could be spending, I mean, a lot of money per year or not a lot of money per year. It was definitely cheaper in Texas, but here in Colorado, it's kind of expensive. Anyways, so obviously you have to factor in that. I mean, it depends on how much you drive, but it's probably, I don't know. I mean, it could be anywhere from $500 to $1,000 a year, depending on how much you drive and, you know, where you live. But anyways, so you have to factor that in, and then insurance is the other thing. Now, Kias are unfortunately stolen a lot around the US. The Stinger is not. The Stinger is not part of that group of cars, but unfortunately insurance companies don't care about that. They see it's a Kia and they automatically just hike up the rates. Now, when I lived in Texas, my insurance for 6 months, you know, this is full coverage, uninsured driver, collision, whatever, was probably, I don't know. I want to say my 6 months was probably like $900 or something. So it was really not horrible. It might have even been less than that. And then as soon as I moved back to Colorado, which is a very, very high auto theft state, literally didn't change plans, didn't change carriers, nothing. All I did was update my address and my insurance over doubled in price. So I went from, like I said, I think it was around $900 something to like over $2,000 for 6 months of insurance. I mean, it was just absurd. So naturally, I shopped around for insurance because I'm not paying $2,000. Like, that's just insane. And I did find cheaper, but it's still quite expensive. So for about the same coverage, uninsured, you know, whatever, my 6 month is still about $1,300, which for one car, I'm the only driver. I'm 28 years old. I have no tickets, no accidents ever. You know, I had a ticket in high school, but it's off of my record now. No accidents, like nothing. I'm the only driver. It's not, you know, there's not other people on it. Is $1,200 every 6 months for one car, which to me is crazy. It's so expensive. It's so unfairly expensive. It's a reliable car. It's not among the ones that are stolen it's just, it blows my mind. And it just is really frustrating how expensive it is. That's the thing that is really killer with this car, is that just insuring it is just such a pain and it's so expensive. So that bumps up the price quite a bit. I mean, when you're talking per 6 months, you know, that's $2,600 a year to insure it, which again, obviously there's cars that are more expensive than that, but for a Kia with a good driving record, it's a lot of money. So if you want to add in, you know, yearly costs to that, $2,600, I mean, you're looking at, what does that make it? Over $6,000. I mean, you know, it's not exactly $6,000 because I didn't pay that much the whole time I've owned the car. Because like I said, I had it for over a year in Texas alone. But you're probably looking at, you know, $5,000, $5,500 over 2 years, which again really isn't that crazy, and it's a testament to this car. It is bulletproof. Mine, at least, is bulletproof. It's very reliable. You know, it's fun, it's fast, whatever. It's a stinger. But yeah, that's kind of it. And I kind of wanted to just, you know, mechanically it's held up fine. The interior is perfect still. I mean, it's a really, really good quality car. And the funny thing is, the longer I've had it, the more I have kind of fallen in love with it. I drive this car a little bit more now than I used to. And I don't know, every time I drive it, I love this car. It's really is a really, really great car, and I really hope that I never have to get rid of it. And it's retained its value, you know, relatively well. It's not like, you know, it's not a supercar or anything, but for what it is, it's retained its value decently well. I haven't really lost that much money on it. And I slightly overpaid because it was during, I mean, it was just after COVID, so prices were a little bit higher, and it was a really, really low mileage example, and I really wanted it, so I just did it anyways, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, so, I don't know, that's kind of it. I just wanted to give an update. In terms of future mods, there's really not anything else coming. In the future, I will eventually get a set of summer tires and a set of aftermarket wheels for summer, and then I will keep the stock OEM wheels on my now winter tires, and I will have a dedicated winter setup and a summer setup. That is for the future. That's not coming probably anytime soon. And that will be another probably, you know, I mean, $2,500, $3,000, because that stuff can be expensive. But again, in terms of like necessary modifications, really the only stuff that I have spent money on that I had to spend is oil changes, new tires, and that's probably it. Oil changes and and gas, obviously, and insurance. But like taking gas and insurance out of it, really the only thing I spent money on that had to be done was new tires and oil changes. So if you kept it completely stock, you know, you didn't have window tint or JB4 or exhaust or anything, I mean, over 2 years, including insurance, you're probably only looking at $2,500. And you know, your insurance might be different than mine, but I'm just saying, if you had my rate of insurance, you're probably looking at only it's probably closer to $3,000, but $2,500-$3,000 over 2 years for a sports sedan. I mean, that's pretty good. Like, all things considered, that's very good. So yeah, I don't know. That's it. That's kind of my take on the car after 2 years. I love it, honestly, kind of more than the day that I bought it, which is amazing to say. Not a lot of people can say that about their car. And yeah, that's kind of a rough cost breakdown. I don't have exact receipts, but that's a rough breakdown of my costs over 2 years. And yeah, I don't know. I have no plans of getting rid of it. Yeah, I don't know. It makes me happy. It's a great car. So if you're thinking about buying one, just do it. Don't think about it. Just do it. So yeah, that's it. Sorry that the channel has been kind of dead for a while. The weather has literally just been crap in Colorado. It has been totally fine during the week, and then Friday night, Saturday morning, it snows. So there's been no shows, there's been no excursions or anything, so I literally just haven't had nothing to film, which is pretty annoying. Oh, that's a nice Porsche. Yeah, pretty annoying, but, you know, can't really do anything about it. So it's just kind of what happens when you live in a state where it snows. Anyways, that's kind of it for this video. I don't know. Hopefully there'll be more videos soon. We'll see. Anyways, I don't know. That's my take. If any other Stinger owners are watching, feel free to comment and let me know what your experience with the car is in terms of maintenance costs, emotional experience, you know, whatever, just your experience owning the car. I'd be curious to know if mine actually is on the high end of a maintenance you know, cost, or if it was on the low end. I feel like it's on the low end for what the car is, but maybe not. I don't know. I don't have any other friends like with Stingers that I have data from, so I don't know, yeah, if you own a Stinger, or if you did own a Stinger, or whatever, feel free to chime in and let me know what your take on it is. But anyways, that's it. So, I don't know, I'll catch you guys whatever the next video is. Alright, see ya.